Hi students, a very good afternoon to everybody. Welcome to the very session. My name is Preksha Sharma, your English educator at Unacademy, and I give you all a very warm welcome everyone. Hi guys, hello everybody. Welcome to the very session everyone. A very happy Republic Day to everybody right there. And guys, I hope that you're having a good time today. I would like to tell you all that we are going to deal with the very chapter which is the hack driver, which is a part of your syllabus. So make sure that you are staying tuned for the entire session because we are going to do word to word explanation. Okay, and right at the end of the class, we are going to have a Menti quiz. Okay, so everyone, it's good for all of you to stay tuned. Okay, and do not go anywhere and make sure that you are understanding this, that the quiz is right at the end. Okay, so do not just keep on giving up, I mean, asking up the questions that when exactly the Menti quiz is going to be. Hey Karthik, hi Karan, hi Soul Eater, hi Isha, hi Dimple, hi Karan, hi Simran. Hello everybody, welcome to the very session everyone. Alrighty. Hi, hey Yashika, hi dear, happy Republic Day to you too. Okay people, so we are going to start with this chapter, the hack driver. So word to word explanation is going to be there, okay, with a mini quiz right at the end. And Dimple, I'm very well, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. So guys, today we are, sorry, my name is Preksha Sharma and I'm sure that you guys know me and I have done Masters in English from Delhi University and I've been guiding a lot of students for the past few years to be really amazing in their communication skills and to score good marks in their academics. So I'm sure that I'm gonna help each one of you as well. So this is important for everybody to stay tuned for the entire session. Hey everybody, hi Woody, hi Sakshi, hi Yogita, hello everyone. Now, moving ahead, we have got the Telegram channel. I urge you all to kindly join the Telegram channel. Okay, this is for all of you. Please make sure that you're not missing out any update because all the educators they'll be sharing the updates related to their upcoming sessions. So this is very important that you guys go ahead with this channel. Hey Hemant, hi. Yes, I remember you. Alright, yeah, Dimple, tomorrow is going to be the last class of literature for 9 because we are done with the syllabus of literature and then from the very first week of Feb we are going to start with the writing and the grammar part. All right, so I'll be sharing the schedule with all of you. Okay, like after tomorrow, the only class will be taking place for 10th grades, in that too for the literature part. Okay, hey Yash, good afternoon there. Hi Akshay, thank you so much and happy Republic Day to you too. Hey Yash, hi, hello Naveen, hello everybody. Okay, people, moving ahead, we have got this free special class features wherein live real-time interaction is there using chat and emojis. You all can ask the questions using the question tabs. Then live poll options for quiz would be there and poll leaderboard. You can compete with your friends as well. Okay. So guys, this is very, very important for everyone right there that whenever the special classes are being scheduled, you guys must attend it. Now, for the class for the very month of Jan, we are done with the special classes. Now, from your February, we are going to have the special classes. So everybody, make sure that you're keeping a follow up because I will definitely be telling you the schedule soon. Okay. Hey Yogita, hi dear. Welcome to the very class. And no, my dear Yogita, I don't remember you. Alrighty, people moving ahead. Hey Corby, hi dear, a very good afternoon and thank you so much. Happy Republic Day to you too. Okay, Naveen, thank you so much and happy Republic Day to you too, guys. All right. Hi, Mohammed. I'm very well. Thank you so much. If this is a question for me. Okay. Now, moving ahead, we are going to start with the hack driver, which has been returned by Sinclair Lewis. Okay. So, word to word explanation is going to be there with a mini quiz right at the end. So, as I always say, I expect from all of you that you guys read the chapter and then come into the class. So, would you please try to give me some idea what is there in the chapter? Have you all read the chapter? Is there any understanding that you have got for the given chapter? Everyone, come on, the hack driver. Alrighty, the story is full of suspense. There are two characters, a young lawyer and Bill, or Magnusson, okay, who's real Oliver Lutkins and hack driver. Okay. So, okay, Corby, fine. What about others, everybody? What do you all understand? What is your understanding of the given chapter? How do you understand this? Yes, people who all have read the chapter, give me a confirmation in the comment section if you have read it clearly and nicely. So, yes, people, go ahead. What does the chapter talk about? Everyone. What is it? Okay, the story about Bill who tricks the lawyer. Okay, Snehashish, fine. Alrighty. Okay, Navjot, I think Harshin, you're from ninth grade if I'm not wrong, right? And here we go. Dimple, tomorrow we are going to deal with this on The snake drawing. Okay, that is what we are going to do. Okay, Vanshika, alrighty people, so you have got some idea about this chapter. We will see that what exactly is going to be there. First of all, I would like to tell you all, please remember the title of the chapter so clearly. Please do not write in your examination as hack driver. It is the hack driver. Please remember it. Okay, and please remember the very person who has written it. Okay, the writer should always be kept in your mind. Alrighty, people, a lawyer goes to a village on his work to call his client regarding case. Okay, Hemant, you're right about that. The village people are also very clever. Vanshika, if you haven't read the chapter, then I would really like to urge you to please read it. Do not leave the readings of the chapter. Hey, Sakshi, thank you so much, and I wish you the same. So, alrighty, people, we are beginning with the very chapter. Okay, right in the very beginning, this is something that's been given to all of you, and I have always been saying this, there is no point of living anything that's there in your chapter. So there's a young lawyer who comes to a village to serve summons on Oliver Lutkins. That means summons basically means to call the person. Okay, to call the person, because that is the duty which is being given to the lawyer. All right, summoning is like calling somebody just to be present. Okay, like at the court or wherever the person is supposed to be present. Is that clear? Narrated by Sinclair Lewis. You're right about that. And this is the story of a lawyer who, after completing his graduation, started working with a famous firm in the city. He was working as an assistant clerk there. He did not like the job of serving summons. Yeah, Yogita, you're right about that. Hey, hi, Shrey. No worries, but just right. Usually you are on time, but that's okay. And okay, you didn't read the chapter. No worries. Alrighty, we are moving ahead. So we see a friendly hack driver takes him round the village in search of Lutkin. So who is a hack driver? Do you understand the meaning of hack driver, people? Who is a hack driver? Anybody? From the perspective of this chapter, what is the meaning of the hack driver? Who is a hack driver? Yes, people, come on, tell me. Yes. Who is this hack driver? Kasturine, that's really amazing if you love the classes. Okay, Araz, dear, don't create any kind of spam in the class. If you really want to be there for studying, then be right there. Otherwise, you can leave, my dear, okay? Okay. Alcohol पीकर drive करने वाला, really? No, my dear. A carriage driver. Yeah, a carriage driver. Carriage is basically a vehicle which makes people sit in it, and like they drive the people from one place to another or wherever they want to go. So hack driver is basically referring to your carriage driver. All right, that is the right answer. Who rides horse? Basically, a hack driver can be anybody, like who is actually driving a cart or a carriage or a horse or a taxi in order to just earn the living. That means in order to buy bread and butter for daily life. So now we see that there was a friendly hack driver who takes him round the village. That means that now he was making him roam the entire village just to have a look at the city. And why were they doing this? Because they had to search for Oliver Lutkins. Does he find him? Who Lutkins? Okay, so now we will come to know that if he really finds him or if he doesn't. Okay, yeah. So the very hack driver in the context of this particular chapter refers to the carriage driver. All right, who will just make the lawyer sit in it, and he would just take a round of the entire village in order to find the very person that he came for. Okay, so now we are beginning. All right, it's quite so. I thought it is related to the act of drink and drive. No, 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 Shri, that's not the case. Okay, as I tell this every time, that there are certain words which seem so familiar to us, but you should also know what exactly they mean in the very contextual sense. Okay, context always matters. All right, the context always matters. So now we are beginning. After graduating with honors, again, the very first word is in all caps. That means that is just one of the writing styles which has been used by your book. So after graduating with honors, I became a junior assistant clerk in a magnificent law firm. So the person is saying that he had attained his graduation degree. Okay, he had done honors, maybe in law. Okay, and what did he do after that? Like immediately after completing his graduation, he started working as a junior assistant clerk. Okay, a clerk is basically a person who works in any law firm in order to keep the records of the things. So he started, what was the post? He was a junior assistant clerk, and in a magnificent is like in a big, law firm. Okay, he started working there. I was sent not to prepare legal briefs. So now he is like that I used to visit to different places not to prepare legal briefs. That means he was not working on any legal document. Okay, he was not preparing, and legal briefs basically refer to the legal document. So he was not preparing any legal document, but to serve summons like a cheap private detective. But to serve summons, that is that like in the very legal organization or in any legal procedure, there are certain people who are being called in order to be the witness of any scene, or in order to be the witness of any case. All right, so what was his task in that particular organization? He who used to just go in order to search for the people who used to work as the witness in any of the cases. So in a way, he used to work as a cheap private detective. Okay, that is what it means. All right. Yogita, we are going to have Menti right at the end, my dear. And what do you mean by the word meaning Menti? Are you talking about the vocabulary Menti? If you're searching about that, then whenever it is going to be scheduled, you'll come to know about that. But it hasn't been scheduled. It's not going to be scheduled for the month of Jan. All right. Is that clear? Related to court. Right. So that is very right here. Alrighty. So summon here, but to serve summon. Summon is basically is like that he used to look for the person. Like summon is like that you are asking for the person to be there in order to just witness anything, in order to say, or in order to just be the person who is going to further further the process, the procedure, whatever it is going on. All right, that is basically that you have to make somebody present at that moment. All right. Is that clear, everyone? Bholi is going to be Anurag around 28th, maybe. Okay, 28th. Yes, on 28th, I guess. Okay, Shrey, someone is to call. I told this. Please listen to me very carefully, everybody, whenever I'm telling you the meanings. Keep your ears open, guys. Okay, it's a long chapter. Okay, please keep that in your mind. Someone is like to just order someone to be there. Okay, like for example, summoning the thief. That means you have ordered, okay, to the thief or the person. Like for example, summoning the witness. Now, in the very legal language, summoning the witness means that the witness has been ordered to be present in the court right at 11 o'clock. Okay, that is what it means. Is that clear, everyone? Yes, Priya, exam is going to be there. Whosoever is there for Menti, I urge you all just join in the session right at 3:30 people. Okay, don't be here creating the mess in the class right now. If you are here just for the Menti, kindly leave. Okay, you guys are never interested in listening to me, so you better leave, people. Okay, so now we see, but to serve summons like a private detective. I had to go to dirty and shadowy corners of the city to seek out my victims. Now, he was not happy with this. Okay, he used to visit every part, like whatever was the city that he was supposed to visit. So at times it was very dirty. That means बहुत गंदी. And shadowy is again like that बहुत ही ज़्यादा मतलब narrow areas, and those areas seem to be very bad. Okay, and he used to visit to those places to seek out. To seek out means to find out. All right, to find out my victims. My victims basically here refers to the people who are being summoned to the court or to the legal firm. Some of the larger and more self-confident ones even beat me up. Now, this is something very terrible. He is like that at times the witnesses or the people who were supposed to be present in the organization, they seem to be very large. I mean, big in size, okay, like physically, and they used to be so self confident that they used to beat him up. Usko maar bhi diya kar dete, ek आधा थप्पड़ भी लगा देते थे. Okay, so I hated this unpleasant work. So this work, basically this unpleasant work, that means something which is not pleasant, which is not good, which you're not liking. Okay, so he didn't used to like the work, and the side of city life it revealed to me. So he is like, ये जो पूरा काम था, at times it used to appear so unpleasant to me. And the side of city life, that means the kind of city life, the kind of city I used to visit, I didn't used to like it. I even considered fleeing to my hometown. So he is like, I even consider, that means that he had even thought of just running away. Fleeing basically means running away. All right, that he even thought of running away to his hometown. That is where he actually belonged to, his actual place, wherein he will find his family, all his relatives, where I could have been a real lawyer right away. So that he's like that I thought of going to my hometown where I can just take up the job of actually being a lawyer, a real lawyer right away means at the very moment, like the moment I would reach to my village, I would turn into a lawyer immediately, without going through this unpleasant training period. Okay, so in a way, he was going through his training period, and in the very training period, it was his task that he had to go to the different cities in order to summon, okay, in order to summon the people, okay, whosoever was supposed to be summoned. Is that clear, everyone? Fleeing, Dhanpriya, I told this to you. Fleeing basically means running away. It has been written right on the screen, my dear. All right, Shrey, it isn't a weird thing. Like it teaches you a lot many things. It's the on-field duty. Okay, that means that you have to be on field in order to understand people, in order to just fetch them to the very court or any law organization. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear to you? Yogita, my dear, this is the very first paragraph. I explained it line by line. I think that you didn't listen to me. I urge you, please, to try to look at the video again to understand it better. Okay. Now, moving ahead. So, I rejoiced one day when they sent me out 40 miles in the country to a town called New Million. Please remember it. It's Mullion. All right, do not write in your examination as million. Okay, people do that and they lose mark for this. The correct spelling is Mullion. Remember it. So I rejoiced one day. That means that I got happy one day when that means the very firm, the organization, they sent me. That means that they had sent him to 40 miles. That means that he got 40 miles away from his organization in the country he went. And in that country, there was a town. All right, what was that town? The name of that town. That was New Million. Okay, to serve summons to on a man called Oliver Lutkins. Please remember. That means to serve summons basically means that he had to find that man because he was supposed to be present there with them in the organization. And what was the name of the person? It was Oliver Lutkins. We needed this man as a witness in a law case, and he had ignored all our letters. So, at times there are certain cases wherein the people they are being called in order to be witness. For example, what do you mean by witness? Witness is like somebody who was present at the very scene. All right, for example, guys, when we get this passport thing done, okay, so the officers from the passport office, once you have applied the passport and everything, and you get your passport, and then like when the officers they visit your place, so they ask for certain witnesses as well, as in like there are people around who are there in order to confirm that yes, you are the resident of so and so place and you live here. So they work as the witness. For example, like me being at my home, my parents cannot be my witness, but definitely my neighbors or my friends, they can be my witness. So they are going to say yes to the fact that yes, Preksha lives here, she's the resident of so and so place, and she has been living here for the last so and so years. So witness is basically a person who was present at that scene, be it the crime scene or any other scene. All right, so he was being required in one of the law cases, okay, in one of the cases, and the person had ignored all the letters that were being sent by the law firm to the person. Is that clear, everyone? Gava in Hindi. You're right about that. So when I got to Mullion, okay, my eager expectations, eager is like curious, unable to wait. Okay, so that means my curious expectations मतलब कि जो मैंने सोचा था, okay, और जो मेरे दिमाग में बहुत ज़्यादा चल रहा था. At times you plan to go to any place. For example, when I went to Europe, so I had a lot of expectations from the place. I was so curious that I'll be visiting like here, I'll be wearing this, then I'll go there, then I'll go there. So you just keep the expectations in your mind, like we are going to have a lot of fun like that. So he had so many curious expectations of a sweet and simple country. He was like, it is going to be an amazing country, village, basically. It was a village, was severely disappointed. But all his expectations were disappointed. He didn't like it, okay? Why? Its streets were rivers of mud. What does that mean? कि वहां पे सिर्फ उसको क्या मिला कि वहां पे वो जो streets बनी हुई थी वो सिर्फ वहां पे मिट्टी ही मिट्टी थी, रोड पे सिर्फ मिट्टी ही मिट्टी थी. दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड. रिवर्स ऑफ मड बेसिकली रेफर्स टू कि वहां पे सिर्फ मिट्टी ही मिट्टी मिट्टी और कुछ नहीं था रोड्स पे, विद रोज ऑफ वुडन शॉप्स. तो जो वहां पे रोज शॉप्स थी अलोंग साइड द रोड, दे वर मेड ऑफ वुड. ओके, एंड रो थी, पूरी एक रो बनी हुई थी, either painted a sour brown or bare of any paint at all. So now it is basically saying what, guys? Within the country. Okay, ma'am sent out 40 miles in the country means within the country. दूर जाना from a particular place जहाँ आप अभी हो. No, like basically when it says no that he was here, just a minute on where it is. Yeah, when they send me out 40 miles in the country, so that is basically in the country itself, वो 40 miles दूर गया था. For example, if I'm talking about being in Bombay, okay, and then I'm saying कि बॉम्बे में ही वो इस लोकेशन से 40 miles दूर गया है, 40 kilometers दूर जाना है. So it's like that from the very from the very place where he was. So the very country that he was into, वहीं पे उसको 40 miles दूर जाना था. That is what it means. All right. Is that making sense to everybody? So now she was saying, sorry, now the very person is saying that he had to go to the, sorry, that he saw that there were the wooden shops and they were sour brown in color. That means that they were like, yeah, here basically sour brown basically means that he is showing some sort of what? Disappointment. Sour is a word that has been used here in order to show disappointment. All right, that the color was not good. For example, if my sister wants to buy a car and she's like, "May I go for a yellow car?" I'm like, "What? No." So that is my expression. All right, that it's a sour yellow. That basically means no. It is completely disappointing thing that you're mentioning. All right, so now the color that the various shops they were painted in, that was literally a disappointed color. That wasn't like likable or bare of any paint. Bare basically means that there was no paint at all. All right, so the only agreeable side, that means the only view which was really likable to him and he was okay with that, agreeable about the place, was the delivery men at the station. So now there was the one of the stations, okay, wherein there was a delivery man. So he liked that person. He was about 40. Okay, what was the age of that delivery person? He was 40 years old. Red face, it basically means like if you have got at times, because of the weather or anything, that your cheek they turn quite red. So that is what has been expressed here. It doesn't mean that the entire face was red. Okay, red cheeks basically. He was looking very cheerful, that is happy, and thick about the middle. All right, and thick about the middle. So can you please tell me, like this is something very common, what does this mean, thick about the middle? Anybody, can you please let me know? Anybody, can you please just let me know about this? Think about the middle. What does it actually mean? Anyone? Give it a shot, people. Give it a shot. Try. What can it mean? Yes, healthy. Yeah, healthy. That is right. So basically, thick about the middle basically means that when you are a little fat from the waist. All right, that means a fat person. That is what it actually means. All right, thick means fat. So thick about the middle. So we are talking about the very physical stature of the person. That means from the waist, he was a little fat. So you can say like basically a fat belly. All right, a fat person. So his working clothes, that means the clothes that he was wearing during the work were dirty. They were dirty and well worn. All right, and that means that they were quite old. Well worn basically means quite old, and he had a friendly manner, so he was a bit friendly the way he used to talk, no, so he was a bit friendly. You felt at once that he liked people, so you from the very way that he talks, no, you'll come to know that he really likes people, he just likes talking to them. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear? Is that clear to everybody? Word supports body shaming, so should we use that? No, Shrey, you shouldn't be using that word. That is why it says no. There is a proper exotic, phrase for this. Think about the middle. Like, for example, when you're commenting anybody, instead of saying that you're looking fat, that is literally so bad, okay? That is not the right way to comment anyone. You can say, like, you're getting a thick about the middle. So that means that you are actually becoming a little fat, okay? Why don't you start working on that? So these are the expressions that you should work on. Alrighty, people, is that clear? Yes, everyone. Yes, is that clear? Guys, please concentrate. The chapter is important, okay? I want all of you to just concentrate because after this, I'm just going to come up with a revision thing for all of you in the month of Feb, okay? No word-to-word explanation is going to take place. So it's your right moment to ask me the questions if something is not making sense. All right, so this is very important. Good, good, everything. It's clear to everyone. Okay, Anurag, my dear, someone is like to order someone to be present at a particular place at the fixed time. मतलब आपने किसी को ऑर्डर दिया है कि आपको इस वक्त यहाँ पहुंचना है, कोर्ट से आपको ज्यादातर हम लोग जो समन वर्ड है हम कोर्ट की कॉन्टेक्स्ट में यूज करते हैं, लॉ फर्म की कॉन्टेक्स्ट में यूज करते हैं, that you are being summoned to the court. Okay, like when you have seen the very news channels now, you will see that so and so person has been summoned to the court. Okay, that means has been ordered to be present right at the time, whatever time is being mentioned. All right, that is what it means. No, red face, it has got no metaphorical meaning. It simply means that having red cheeks. That's it. All right, like at times when you're in the sunlight outside or you're working too much in the sunlight, so your cheeks, your ear, they tend to turn red, okay, because of the blood, right? Because your temperature starts increasing a bit. And usually if people at times they feel so cold, no, you'll see the tip of the nose getting red, okay, your hands getting red. So that is not the literal red, that is just a way to describe that your cheeks, they are becoming red. That's it. All right. Is that clear, everyone? Very good. Now we are moving ahead. I told him to find a man named Oliver to Lutkins. So now what did he tell to this friendly person? That I want to find a person whose name is Oliver Lutkins. Lutkins, I saw him around here about an hour ago. So this is that friendly person who is saying, अच्छा, you want to see Lutkins? Okay, मैंने ना उनको देखा था अभी 1 घंटे पहले. Hard fellow to catch though. He's like, it's not easy to catch him. Hard fellow basically means it's not an easy to catch him. Okay, although always up to something or other. That means कि every time he's doing something or other. That means every time he's involved in one or another activity. So he's probably trying to start up a poker game in the back of Fritz's shop. So now he's like, हो सकता है, probably is like, which probably is giving us the indication that the person is not sure, and he is saying that now he's probably going to start up a poker game. कि वो poker game start करने वाला है कहाँ पे? Back of Fritz's shop. Okay, so basically, what exactly is poker? Can anyone just let me know about this? Poker game is basically what, guys? What is it? Poker game. Poker game basically is a card game, guys. All right, that is what it is. Poker basically refers to a card game wherein a betting kind of thing goes on. Like somebody bets a particular amount, all right, the other person bets the another amount, all right, and then the card thing goes on. So whosoever wins, the entire amount is given to that person. So it's not a good game, all right, wherein you're betting money, which is completely wrong. So that is what it says. It's a card game, right? Okay, but it is like in the very illegal terms the person is here talking about. I'll tell you, boy, is there any hurry about locating Lutkins? Now I'll tell you, boy. So this is what he says to the person we are here talking about, the very person who is the lawyer, right? Basically, who has come to summon him. So he says कि कुछ ज़्यादा जल्दी है आपको लुटकिंस को पकड़ना है. Yes, I want to catch the afternoon train back to the city. He's like, yes, I want to just summon him. I want to meet him as soon as possible because I want to get back to the city. Okay, this afternoon only. I was very important and secret about it. So he was like, now here he says that I was very important. That means the way I talked, I just implied this that the person, that finding the person is very important, and I was a bit secretive about it because whenever people they go out, all right, in order to find people, so they work as detectives. That means that they cannot let anybody know about it because you never know that who is working with the team, all right. Like whenever you need to catch a thief or robber, a murderer or a criminal, you cannot ask everybody everywhere so easily, okay, because you're endangering their lives and you're endangering your life too. So that is what the task of a detective is, to detect the person so secretively. That is what he was doing. All right, Vicky bhai, just get out of the class. Thank you. You're being blocked now. Okay. Vanshika, yeah, you're right about that. All right. Now moving ahead, I'll tell you what, I've got a hack. I'll get it out and we can drive around together and find Lutkins. I know most of the places he hangs out. So he's like that, I've got a hack. I've got a carriage. Okay. What I'll do is that I'll just get it out. That means मैं अपना carriage निकाल के लाता हूँ, आप उसमें बैठना, and then we'll drive around together. That means then we are going to just take a round to the city. और मुझे बहुत सारी वो जगह पता है जहाँ वो usually होता है. So we are going to find him. All right, this is what he mentions. Is that clear to everyone? Is that making sense to everybody right there? Yes, everybody. Yes or no? Is that clear, guys? Give me a confirmation in the comment section. The chapter is pretty important. Stay tuned with me for the entire chapter for a better understanding of it. Okay, all right. Next is he was so open and friendly. Like so open and friendly basically mean that you're not acting as an extrovert. Sorry, you're not acting as an introvert. That means that you're not just keeping quiet, you're not speaking out. Instead, the person gets involved into the conversation. That is what being open and friendly is. That I glowed with the warmth of his affection. The glowed here basically means that I got charged up. All right, that I got happy. All right, I felt good. All right, so this is what he's saying, that he felt good, he felt charged up, he felt happy with the warmth of his affection. That means जिस तरीके से वो मुझसे बात कर रहा था, जितने प्यार से वो मुझे बात कर रहा था, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था, मुझे खुशी मिल रही थी. Okay, जिस प्यार से वो बात कर रहा था. Niharika, introvert is basically a person, all right, that who is literally not into speaking a lot. Okay, who just keeps quiet. All right, that is what it is. Okay, is that making sense to everybody? Right, people? Yes? Alrighty, guys. Okay, guys, just be calm, okay? Do not just keep ordering each other. Just make sure that you guys are very important, because Shrey, every chapter is important. We are not being told any particular like marking thing. Marking scheme hasn't been given for any one chapter. That is why every chapter is important. And if I will not say that every chapter is important, you guys are never going to pay attention to it. So it's important to get a hold of every chapter, because from every chapter you learn certain words and you can use them everywhere and anywhere in your life. Okay, so I knew, of course, that he wanted the business, but his kindness was real. So now he's like, he wanted the business. What business? Why was he being so cute and so sweet in talking? Because he wanted somebody to get on his carriage so that the person can pay him. So he wanted the business means that he wanted somebody to get onto the carriage so that he would be paid for that. That is what it means. And his kindness. But he's saying that obviously he wanted the work, he wanted somebody to ride on his carriage. But his kindness, the way he was good, the way he was speaking, the way he was treating me, it was not fake, okay? It was real, it was genuine. I was glad the fair money would go to this good fellow. So now he's like, I was very glad. I was happy that the fair money, that means the very amount I'm going to pay. किराया, okay? The fair money, किराया मैं इस अच्छे इंसान को दूंगा. मुझे इस बात की खुशी थी. I managed to bargain down to $2 an hour. He is like that I had to bargain. Bargain basically refers to the negotiation that you are doing. For example, if somebody is charging 50 rupees, you are like, bhaiya 30 rupees le lijiye. So that is what you're bargaining. You're negotiating the amount. So he was able to negotiate the amount to $2 an hour. Please remember it. It's a delay. Sorry, it's a detail. All right, and then he brought from his house nearby a sort of large black box on wheels. So, black box basically refers to the carriage. So, from his house nearby, he was living nearby only. He brought a big black box on wheels. That is the heck. Okay, the carriage. All right. He remarked, well, young man, here's the carriage. And his wide smile, wide is basically the big smile. Okay, made me into an old friend. Made me into an old friend means that made me, okay, befriend with him. That means that he made a friend, all right, in that place. And who was that friend? That guy, the hack driver. These villagers are so ready to help us strangers. Now he came to know that the villagers who were living there, they were so ready. That means that they were ready quickly in order to help a stranger whom they didn't even know. He had already made it he had already made it his own task to find Oliver Lutkins for me. So now that stranger, the hack driver, had made it his own task to find Oliver Lutkins for me. So that was very real and very genuine on his part. All right, is that clear, everybody? Is that clear to everyone? Yes, everyone, yes or no? Are you all listening to me? Please tell me, everyone. Yes, guys, yes or no? Everybody in the comment section. I'm teaching you all. I need to know. Give me a thumbs up in the comment section if that's clear. Okay. All right. Okay, now moving ahead, he said, I don't want to interfere, young fellow, but my guess is that you want to collect some money from Lutkins. He never pays anybody a cent. Okay, he still owes me 50 cents on a poker game. I was fool enough to play with him. So he is like कि मुझे ऐसे पढ़ना तो नहीं चाहिए आपके काम में, लेकिन मुझे ऐसा लगता है, guess, he is making a guess. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आपको ना उससे कुछ पैसे लेने हैं, लेकिन प्लीज आप ये ध्यान रखो कि वो कभी किसी को 1 रुपया देने के लिए रेडी नहीं होता। अ सेंट बेसिकली रेफर्स टू द वेरी करेंसी दैट वी आर हियर टॉकिंग अबाउट। वो कह रहे ही स्टिल ओज मी बेसिकली इज दैट ही स्टिल हैज टू गिव मी 50 cents. Okay, my 50 cents, they are still on him. And I had won that in a poker game, and I was really fool. I was really an idiot to play this game with him. Okay, because he didn't give this to me. Thank you everybody for giving me the confirmation. Now we are moving ahead. He's not really bad, but it's hard to make him part with his money. Now he is saying वो इतना बुरा भी नहीं है, but it is really hard. Okay, it's not that easy to make him part. That means to make him give the money. All right, to make him separate from his money. Okay, that's not that easy. If you try to collect from him in those fancy clothes, he'll be suspicious and get away from you. So he is like the clothes that you're wearing right now. Fancy clothes basically refers to the clothes that the person from the law organization is wearing. So he is like, if you're gonna just ask for the money in those clothes, he'll be getting suspicious. Suspicious basically mean कि उसको शक हो जाएगा. Okay, he'll be doubtful. All right, that is what it means. And get away from you, और वो आपसे दूर भाग जाएगा. If you want, I'll go into the fritz. Okay, sorry, I'll go into fritz. So he's like that, if you want, I can go into fritz. Okay, the shop where he's playing the poker game, and ask for him. That means I will just ask for him. That means that I will look for him. Okay, and you can keep out of sight behind me. And he is like कि तुम नजरों से थोड़ा दूर रहना. I loved him for this. Now here the person is saying मुझे ये सुन के बहुत ही खुशी हुई, but myself, लेकिन मैं खुद, I might never have found Lutkins. He is like that, sorry, by myself. He is like मुझे इसके लिए बहुत खुशी हुई क्योंकि मैं खुद से शायद कभी भी Lutkins को ढूंढ नहीं पाता. With the hack driver's knowing help, that means the way he was helping me, I was sure of getting my man. He is like that, I was sure. Here my man, getting my man basically refers to Oliver Lutkins, for whom he had come into that particular town. All right, so he's like that with the help of the hack driver, I will be getting I'll be getting the person. I took him into my confidence and told him, that basically means that I took him into confidence means that I made this sure to him that I trust him. All right, and I told him that I wanted to serve the summons on Lutkins. Now here is a dash. Now what does that mean? That the man had refused to be a witness when his information would have quickly settled our case. So he is like that I wanted to serve summons on Lutkins. It basically means that I have been asked to bring Lutkins. Okay, why? Because he is one of the witnesses for one of the cases, and the person had refused to be witness. The person was saying no to be a witness, but we need him because his information would have quickly settled our case. That means if he would have appeared for the case in our organization, the very case that we were going through, it would have been solved, but it didn't happen. That is why the very modal verb would has been used, because we are talking about one of the situations, all right, that didn't take place. All right, so we use the modal verb word for the situations that doesn't take place. Is that clear to everyone? Yes? Is that clear to everybody? Yes, everyone? Yes? Clear? Yes? Clear? Okay. Harshin, would you please stop creating any kind of mess in the class right now? Because we are literally working on one of the very important chapters, and I guess you're from ninth grade, if I'm not wrong. So what are you exactly doing here, if I may ask you? Okay, it's pretty important to just not create any mess in the class. I really urge you to just be quiet. All right, I'll catch you later in your class in ninth grade, if you don't mind. Okay. So he is like the driver listened earnestly. Earnestly basically means curiously. He was so much into the information. At the end, he hit me on the shoulder and laughed. So now, at the end, he hit me on the shoulder basically means ऐसे आप ऐसे नहीं बोलते हो अपने फ्रेंड को कि चल, okay? तो आप ऐसे मारते हो बस एक शोल्डर पे कि अच्छा चल, like that. So that is what he is like. वो उसके शोल्डर पे ऐसे उसने हाथ मारा और वो हंसने लगा. Well, we'll give brother Lutkins a little surprise. So he is like, अच्छा चलो चलते हैं, फिर एक सरप्राइज देते हैं हमारे छोटे भाई को. That is Oliver Lutkins. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, everybody? Sumbul, it basically means that now he has given the entire information to the hack driver. Earlier he don't earlier he didn't tell him that why did he look for Oliver Lutkins. Now he explained this to him clearly that there is one of the case and he had said no to it earlier. He didn't want to be the witness in that case. But if he would have appeared as in अगर वो आ जाता ना तो हमारा case quickly solve हो जाता, लेकिन वो आया नहीं. Okay, so that is why we need him. Now, I've been ordered by my organization to just summon him. All right, that is what it means. So, is that clear now, Sumbul? I hope that's clear. All right. No, Shrey, they are not brothers, my dear. Hack driver is a person that is being found in the town. All right, and here we have got Lutkins. We will come to know about that. Okay, just keep on going. Like, just keep on going. As of now, you'll come to know. It is just a way. We'll give brother Lutkins a little surprise. Like, आपका कोई फ्रेंड होता है आपको क्या बोलते हैं भाई चल okay वो मेरा भाई है you say like that right like she's my sis and we say this is just a way like you say come on bro don't say like that so you don't literally say that you are actually the siblings so brother is just one of the way like come on sis what are you saying okay so you say like that so this is just one of the references is that clear everybody mm, mm. Tiali, are you talking about the open house thing that we have got? Is that what you're talking about? Yes, everyone. Yeah, Siali, is that what you're asking? Please tell me his brother, his name, and Lutkin's surname. No, 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 my dear, no. My dear Shrey, what is it? We'll give brother Lutkins a surprise. This is just one of the ways when we speak English. I'm like, come on, sis, we are going to the market today. Okay, for example, I'm just calling any one of my friends. I'm like, what are you doing, sis? So this is just one of the ways. That is it. Okay, we speak in English like that. If you've ever seen any of the Native American shows, you'll find such things to be very common. Okay, about open house. So that's gonna be today right at 8 p.m. You guys can catch me up, okay? That's for all of you. Like all the 10th and the 90s. You guys can catch me right at 8 p.m. today. You guys can talk to me. Okay? So be right there. Alrighty, people. Now moving ahead, let's start driver. So now he's like, okay, chalo start karte hain. Most folks around here call me Bill or Magnus' son. So now, what is the name of that hack driver? All right, the name of this person is Bill, or he's known as Magnuson. Remember that. My business is called William Magnuson Fancy Cutting and Hacking. Very important. Please remember that WMFCNH has to be capital in your answers. Keep that in your mind. It's important. We are writing the name of an organization and we always write it in a proper manner. Okay, so that's how you guys are going to write it. All right. So, all right, Will, shall we proceed to Fritz? So he's like, अच्छा ठीक है Will, तो क्या अब हम चलें Fritz के? Yes, Lutkins is just as likely to be there as anywhere. He is like कि जहाँ कहीं और होने के जितने chances हैं, उतने ही chances यहाँ होने के भी हैं. Lutkins के. Okay, plays a lot of poker. He's like वो बहुत ज़्यादा poker खेलता है. He is good at deceiving people. Deceiving is like cheating. He is good at cheating people. लोगों को धोखा देना. Bill seemed to admire Lutkin's talent for dishonesty. So अब यहाँ पे क्या लगा कि बिल एक तरीके से admire कर रहा था Lutkins का talent for dishonesty. So it wasn't like this. Like for example, the way you speak, you just tend to show if you like or dislike something. Okay. For example, I'm just showing the expressions on my face with like this. Oh God, really? No, it's not beautiful. So you can see that I'm not liking it. And if I'm saying, oh my God, it's really beautiful. So you can read from my expression that I'm finding it really beautiful. So in a way, the person was trying to see that somewhere he was actually admiring and being positive about Lutkin's talent. And what was that? Of that dishonesty, that he was dishonest. He was not a truthful person. I felt that if he had been a policeman, he would have caught Lutkins respectfully. Now he was wondering, okay, now he was saying that if he would have been, like Bill, if he would have been a policeman, then the way he would have caught Lutkins, that would have been the most respectful manner. बहुत इज्जत के साथ उसको पकड़ता and jailed him with regret और उसको जेल में डाल देता एक दुख के साथ. That way, all right. Bill led me into Fritz. So that means now Bill, the hack driver, took him into Fritz. वहां तक वो लोग गए. Have you seen Oliver Lutkins around today? Friend of him is looking for him, said Bill cheerily, happily. Cheerily means happily. So now he just goes into Fred's and he was just staying out of the sight as was being suggested by Bill. And Bill goes inside and he asks, have you seen Oliver Lutkins? Because there's a friend of mine and he has come in order to ask for him. He wanted to just know if he's there. All right, is that clear? Yes, yes, Yali, don't be worried about that, okay? So Fritz looked at me hiding behind Bill. Okay, so now Fritz looked at me, okay, hiding behind Bill. So he hesitated and then admitted, yes, he was in here a little while ago. Yes, he's gone over to Gustav's to get a shave. So he's like, हाँ वो थोड़ी देर पहले यहाँ पे था लेकिन अब मुझे ऐसा लगता है वो Gustav's के वहाँ पे गया है क्यों? In order to just get shaved. Okay. So now, well, if he comes in, tell him I'm looking for him. So he's like, if he just comes in, no, just give him this information that I was here in order to find him. We drove to Gustav's barber shop. So who was Gustav? Gustav was a barber. Okay, Nike. All right, Nike की दुकान. Again, Bill went in first. फिर से Bill अंदर गया and I lingered at the door. That means मैं वहाँ पे बस door पे दरवाजे पे ही खड़ा रहा. Lingering is like standing there only and not moving ahead. He asked not only the sweetie but two customers if they had seen Lutkins. So now the person who was there, the person at the barber shop, all right, he didn't only ask him. I got the horses in the back, horses and attach me. Okay, yeah, here we go. Gustav is a barber, right, everyone? Alrighty. So what happens next is now the he didn't only ask the person at the barber, like a sweetie basically refers to the person, okay, who was there, the barber. So he didn't only ask him. Instead, he had asked the two customers. So how many customers were there at the barber shop? Two customers. Okay, if they had seen Lutkins, the person says no. Then he said angrily, I haven't seen him and don't care to. So the person now says कि मैंने उसे नहीं देखा ना मुझे कोई फर्क पड़ता है मुझे उसे देखना भी नहीं है. But if you find him, you can just collect that $35 he owes to me. But लेकिन उस इंसान ने frustration में बोला लेकिन अगर वो तुम्हें मिल जाए ना तो उसके पास ना मेरे 35 डॉलर्स जो है वो उधार है तो उससे ना वो ले लेना. One of the customers thought he had seen Lutkins walking down the main street, okay, the side of the hotel. So he is like one of the customers there and thought that yes, they had seen Lutkins and he was just walking down the main street, okay, and which what is that street? That is just the side of the hotel. All right, Fritz, it's basically the place. Okay, that is what the place is. And that is, of course, the name of a person also who owns the place. All right. No, Nandika, Fritz, it's not the place of the, it's not the barber shop. It is basically the shop wherein he was supposed to be there. Lutkins was supposed to be there playing poker. Okay, so basically poker game goes on in that particular place. Okay, Gustav's shop is the barber shop. All right. Hey, Khushbu. Yes, there. I remember you. Alrighty. Clear? So we see Lutkins. Now, one of the customers says like this. As we climb back into the hack, that means the carriage, Bill concluded that since Lutkins had exhausted his credit at Gustav's, he had probably gone to Grace for a shave. Now he is like कि ऐसा हो सकता है कि गुस्ताव के पास तो उसका ऑलरेडी पहले से क्रेडिट है उधार पड़ा है तो इसलिए वो गुस्ताव के पास नहीं गया होगा हो सकता है प्रोबेबली इज दैट परहैप्स ओके हो सकता है ऐसे चांसेस है कि वो ग्रेस के यहाँ मतलब एज इन ग्रे बार्बर शॉप के गया होगा शेविंग के लिए एट ग्रेस बार्बर शॉप वी मिस लुटकिंस बाय ओनली 5 मिनट्स यानी कि 5 मिनट पहले वो वहां था वो वहां से भी निकल गया ऑल राइट पीपल इज दैट क्लियर एवरीवन is that clear? So now what happens? He had just left. Now this is a dash, which is showing that he has left for what? We will come to know a reason. Probably for the pool room. So now he's going to the pool room. Alrighty, people. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear? So now you see that the how the things are going on. So he is like that maybe he has gone to the pool room. Okay. And what is that, guys? Pool room is basically you can say it's a place to just a minute, guys. Yeah. So it is basically a place to play pool, all right? Or you can say that it is also a betting shop. Okay, it can be a betting shop. All right, I'm telling you the meaning wherein like बहुत ज़्यादा betting होती है, and then it can also be a place to play pool. Okay, now he says what? At the pool room, it appeared that he had just bought a pack of cigarettes and gone out. So now, what exactly had happened at that pool room? वहां से उसने बस एक pack of cigarettes खरीदा. That means उसने एक डब्बा खरीदा cigarettes का और वो वहां से भी चला गया. Okay, it appeared. Appeared means ऐसा लगा. Okay, so we pursued him. For pursued him basically is like so we followed him, just behind him but never catching him. So what were they doing so far? They were just following him, but they were not able to just catch him. Okay, that was becoming difficult for an hour till it was past 1 o'clock. This is very important. Okay, so यानी कि एक से ऊपर टाइम हो चुका था, एक बज चुका था, उससे ऊपर टाइम हो चुका था. 1 घंटे से वो लोग उसको ढूंढने की कोशिश कर रहे थे. I mean, वो उसको सिर्फ फॉलो कर रहे थे, बट उसको पकड़ नहीं पा रहे थे. Okay, I was hungry. Now the person got hungry. But I had so enjoyed, okay? But he was enjoying the entire process. Bill's rough country opinions about his neighbors that I scarcely is hardly cared about whether I found Lutkins or not. So he's like that he was telling me a lot of things about the very country, about the very place that I was really enjoying the ride and I was hardly caring. Scarcely is like I was hardly caring if I will find Lutkins or not. Okay, he was just performing his duty. Alrighty, people, is that making sense? No, I didn't skip anything. Okay, I didn't skip anything. Is that clear? Because herein when it says no, he left by 5 minutes, and after that he had just left. So probably for the pool room. All right, that is the thing is. Is that clear to everyone? Okay. So moving ahead, we see how about something to eat? तो क्या करें मतलब कुछ खाएं ऐसा? The person suggested. Let's go to a restaurant, okay, and I'll buy you lunch. So the person says ठीक है, एक restaurant चलते हैं और मैं तुम्हारे लिए lunch खरीदूंगा. Well, I ought to go home to the wife. I don't care much for these restaurants, only four of them, and they are all bad. Tell you what we'll do. We'll get the wife to pack up a lunch for us. She won't charge you more than half a dollar, and it would cost you more for a greasy meal in a restaurant. And we'll go up to Wed's Hell and enjoy the view while we eat. So this hack driver, he is like कि हम किसी रेस्टोरेंट पे चलते हैं और मैं आप तुम्हारे लिए भी खाना खरीद दूंगा. So who says this? The person, the very person from the law organization says this particular thing. Now, what does the hack driver says? Hack driver says, I ought to go. Ought to is like that this is compulsory for him to go to home to the wife. It was now the time for him to visit to his home. Okay, ought to is a modal verb which means compulsion. He's like कि मुझे घर जाना ही पड़ेगा. All right. I don't care much for these restaurants. He's like मेरे को ज़्यादा कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता मैं इन restaurants में जाता नहीं हूँ. सिर्फ 4 ही रेस्टोरेंट्स ऐसे यहाँ पे हैं और वो भी बहुत बेकार है. मैं तुम्हें बताता हूँ कि तुम क्या करो. मैं ना अपनी वाइफ को बोलूंगा कि वो तुम्हारे लिए लंच पैक कर देगी, मतलब हम लोगों के लिए लंच पैक कर देगी और वो तुमसे ज़्यादा चार्ज भी नहीं करेगी. मतलब शी विल नॉट चार्ज यू मोर देन हाफ अ डॉलर, यानी कि शी विल ओनली चार्ज यू हाफ अ डॉलर फॉर जस्ट अमेजिंग फूड. और ऐसा खाना आपको, मतलब ऐसा खाना like it would cost you more for a greasy meal in a restaurant. So would here basically shows again one of the imaginary situations that if you will go and find for this food in any of the restaurants, it will cost you more. Okay, so greasy meal basically refers to a very fruitful kind of meal. That means an actual authentic meal. Okay, the good food basically. And will उसके बाद हम क्या करेंगे, हम वेट्स हिल पे जाएंगे. अगेन इट्स अ प्लेस, वहां से हम पूरा नज़ारा देखेंगे और हम enjoy करेंगे. Okay, now the next thing that he says, I know that Bill's helpfulness to the young fellow from the city was not entirely a matter of brotherly love. So he is like, मुझे ये पता था कि ये सिर्फ एक brotherhood नहीं है कि वो मुझे इतना help कर रहा है यहाँ एक country से एक इंसान को आए हुए. वो सिर्फ एक normal एक brotherly love नहीं हो सकता. I was paying him for his time. मैं उसको उसके time के लिए pay भी कर रहा था. In the end, I paid him for 6 hours, including the lunch hour at what was then a very high price. तो 6 घंटे के लिए and per hour was $2. All right, so he had to pay what? He had to pay what? How many dollars, everybody? $12, right everyone? Why hack is prefix to driver? Anushri, hack is not a prefix to driver. The hack driver is basically the carriage driver. All right, it's not working as a prefix. It is not at all a prefix. Okay, this is just the name that's there, the carriage driver. For example, if I'm saying the taxi driver, the auto driver, the car driver, the train driver. All right, that is why it is. It's not a prefix. Okay, is that making sense to everybody right there? Now we see, but he was no more dishonest than I. But he was like कि वो इतना मतलब वो इतना ज़्यादा झूठा नहीं था जितना कि मैं हूँ. आई चार्ज द होल थिंग टू द फर्म। देन ही इज लाइक, मैंने पूरे मतलब जितने मैंने $12 उसको पे करे, मैंने वो आके अपने फर्म में बताया कि मैं अब वो फर्म से लूंगा $12, क्योंकि मैं अपनी जेब से पे कर रहा था अपनी फर्म के काम के लिए। बट इट वुड हैव बीन वर्थ पेइंग हिम माई सेल्फ टू हैव हिज प्रेजेंस, बट ही वॉज लाइक कि अगर मैं उसे खुद भी पे करता ना वो भी ज्यादा ठीक होता। So his cheerful country wisdom was very refreshing. Country wisdom basically he refers to the way he was treating him in that very country, the way he was literally being so good to him. He was like, he was so good, he was so happy, and he was so refreshing to a country boy like myself who was sick of the city. वो कह रहे कि वो इतना अच्छा था मेरी तरफ, जो मैं खुद अपनी सिटी से बोर हो चुका, and he was being so nice to me. As we sat on the hilltop, that is Wade hilltop, they were sitting, that means एकदम ऊंचाई पे, okay, पहाड़ की ऊंचाई पे, looking over the pastures and creek. Pastures basically refer to all the green fields, all right, all the green fields, and creek basically, okay. So herein, when they were sitting on the very hilltop, so they were looking at every side and all the green fields that were there, and the very streams, the rivers. Creek basically refers to the river, okay, the very stream, all right. So the river which was just slipping among the trees, that means that among the trees मतलब पेड़ों के बीच में से जो निकल रही थी. He talked of New Million, that means now he started talking of that particular town and painted a picture in world of all the people in it. So now he started talking about everything that was there in that city. All right, people. Hey, Aditya. Hi, dear. Thank you so much. And I wish you the same. Okay. Now he noticed everything, but no matter how much he might laugh at people, he also understood and forgave their foolishness. So now what happened is कि वो सब कुछ notice करता था, और इससे कोई मतलब नहीं है कि वो कितना हंसता था. He might laugh at people. Might is like कभी कभी. Okay, the chances of laughing at people is very less. वो हंसता भी था कभी कभी, लेकिन वो समझता भी था लोगों को और उनकी गलतियों के लिए उनको माफ भी कर देता था. ओके, फॉरगिव. सो ही डिस्क्राइब द मिनिस्टर्स वाइफ हु sang द लाउडेस्ट इन चर्च व्हेन शी वाज मोस्ट इन डेट. मतलब कि अब उन्होंने क्या, अब उसने क्या किया, उसने मिनिस्टर की एक वाइफ है उसके बारे में डिस्क्रिप्शन दिया, जो जिसने चर्च में व्हेन शी sang द लाउडेस्ट, बहुत तेज शी sang. ओके. एंड व्हेन डिड शी डू दैट, जब वो डेट में थी. डेट इज लाइक कर्जा. ओके, व्हेन यू हैव अ लॉट ऑफ क्रेडिट. Okay, that is what it is. Is that clear? Yeah, Dushyant, I got that. I got that. Yeah, I got that. Welcome to the work class. So he commented on the boys who came back from college in fancy clothes. So he was describing the entire thing is about the very town. He was talking about the people right there. He was laughing at them. He was giving the description of the minister wives. He was then talking about the boys who used to come from the college in fancy clothes. That means very attractive, okay, or shiny clothes. He told about the lawyer whose wife could never succeed in getting him to put on both a collar and a tie on the same day. He made them all lie. So now the way, like, see, now he was talking about a lawyer whose wife didn't able to teach her husband how to put on the collar and tie together in a correct manner. So when he says that he made them all lie, that means the way he was narrating the incidents, it was making it all real. He could just feel the things he was narrating. On that day, I came to know New Million better than I did the city and to love it better. So he's like, उस दिन मुझे वो वाली जगह जो थी वो बहुत अच्छे से समझ आई, और मैं उस जगह को और भी ज़्यादा प्यार करने लगा. मतलब किससे ज़्यादा प्यार करने लगा, अपनी खुद की सिटी से. उस दिन मुझे उस सिटी के बारे में ज़्यादा पता था, सॉरी, उस टाउन के बारे में ज़्यादा पता था एज कम्पेयर टू माई ओन सिटी. सो बिल देन नो अबाउट कॉलेजेस एंड सिटी. उसको कॉलेज और सिटी के बारे में कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं थी. बिल इज द हाइक ड्राइवर, बट ही हैड ट्रेवल अराउंड अ लॉट ऑफ द कंट्री. लेकिन वो घूमा बहुत है, क्यों? बिकॉज ही ओन्स अ कैरेज and had a lot of jobs. So had has been used here twice in order to just tell us that we are here talking about the past perfect situation. Okay, that means that in the very past he had taken up a lot of jobs. Okay, he has traveled a lot. That is why he had a lot of jobs. From his adventures, he had brought back a philosophy of simplicity and laughter. So उसने जितने भी adventures basically here refers to all his travels, all right, all his journeys. तो उस ट्रैवल और जर्नी से उसने क्या क्या चीज़ें सीखी हैं, उसने सिंप्लिसिटी की फिलोसफी सीखी, उसने हंसने की फिलोसफी सीखी. एंड ही स्ट्रेंथन मी, दैट मीन्स उसने मेरे अंदर जान डाली. वो इतना लाइवली बिहेव करता था, इतना चेयरफुली बिहेव करता था, दैट आई यूज टू फील सो गुड. Trade, that is just one of the things. Like in your church, like people they sing, okay? At times they sing loud, at times they sing very low, in a low voice. So he was just narrating all the funny incidents. He was just talking about his town. He was just narrating certain incidents. Like we narrated at times that I went to that party, met one of her friends, and she was behaving very weird. She was speaking in a loud voice. Everybody could hear whatever she was speaking. So that was just one of the things. Alright, making sense? Clear to everyone? Yes? Yes, everyone? Clear. Okay. So he strengthened me. We left that peaceful scene of meadows and woods. Meadows is all the very. What is meadows, everybody? The grasslands that we are talking about, the pastures that we are talking about. So we left that peaceful scene of meadows, all right, the fields basically, and woods, that is the very scene of the trees, and resumed. Resumed is, and we started, all right, our search of Oliver Lutkins. और हमने Oliver Lutkins को ढूंढना start कर दिया. We could not find him. हम उसको ढूंढ नहीं पा रहे थे. At last, Beale cornered a friend of Lutkins and made him admit what he guessed. Cornered a friend basically means that he had taken the grasp of the person. All right, grasp of the person. Is that person? Hmm. Is that making sense? Hmm. Everybody? So, cornered a person basically refers to the fact that he took the grasp of the person and forced him. So, in a way, he forced the person, cornered a friend is like that he forced the person and made him admit what he guessed. And then, what he guessed basically is that he was guessing something. The heck driver was guessing something. What was he guessing? Oliver's gone out to his mother's farm 3 miles north. We draw out there laying plans. So now this is what Bill was guessing, and that is what his friend admitted as mean as it कि आपने किसी को दबोचा और आपने उसे फोर्स किया कि जल्दी बता कि कहाँ है, और उसने फटाफट से वही बताया जो बिल सोच रहा था. और बिल क्या सोच रहा था कि ओलिवर लुटकिंस अपनी मम्मी के फार्म पे गया है जो यहाँ से 3 miles नॉर्थ की तरफ है. Okay, so they started going there, okay, and they were laying plans, as in that they were making the plans in between. Is that clear to everybody? Is that clear? ओके. आई नो ओलिवर्स मदर, शी इज अ टेरर. वो कह रहे हैं कि मुझे पता है ओलिवर की मम्मी कौन है. वो टेरर एज इन लाइक वो बहुत ही ज्यादा मतलब डिजास्टरस है, मतलब बहुत ही डेंजरस है. ओके, टेरर इज लाइक बहुत ही डेंजरस. ओके. बिल साइड, ना साइड इज बेसिकली मतलब एज इन बहुत ही वैसे मन से बोलना दैट यू आर बीइंग अ लिटिल मोर disappointed in saying it. So I took a trunk out there for her once. मतलब वो एक trunk पूरा tree का लेके गया था, and she almost took my skin off because I didn't treat it like a box of eggs. So now she's like why does it say a box of eggs? As in when you're taking a trunk. All right, so that there is no particular need that is like there is no particular care that is supposed to be taken. But while you're carrying a box of eggs, you need to like take care of it properly. Otherwise, they are going to be broken. So he is like that she has almost taken my skin off, as in that she behaved in such a rude and an angry manner, and she had shouted on me, like took off my skin basically means angered on me and shouted on me so bad, as if I didn't, because I didn't treat it like a box of eggs. That means that I didn't treat it properly. She's about 9 feet tall. Very important, the height of Oliver's mother. She's 9 feet tall and 4 feet thick. Okay, that means the very thickness, as in the very fatty nature of the width of the body here we are talking about. And quick as a cat. Quick as a cat basically means that she is very clever. All right, and she sure can talk. That means that she is able to talk as well. I'll bet Oliver heard that somebody is chasing him. मुझे पक्का पता है कि Oliver ने ये सुन लिया होगा कि कोई उसका पीछा कर रहा है, and he's gone on there to hide behind his mother's skirts. So basically, hide behind the mother's skirts basically means that he just want to hide, okay, by taking the refuge under his mother. That means that he wants to go and into the protection of his mother. That is what it means. Behind his mother's skirts means into the protection of mother. Well, we'll try her, okay? वो कहने चलो हम कोशिश तो करते हैं, okay? But you would better let me do it. Now he's saying कि तुम मुझे try करने देना. You may be great at literature. तुम्हें literature books वगैरह तुमने अच्छे से पढ़ी है. Law में भी तुम बहुत अच्छे से जानते हो. But you haven't had real training in swearing. Now he is like लेकिन कसम लेने में ना तुम्हें या फिर लड़ने में तुम्हें इतनी तुम ट्रेनिंग नहीं होगी. We drove into a poor farmyard. हम उस वाले farmyard में गए. We were faced by an enormous. Enormous is like big. ऑल राइट, एंड चेयरफुल इज लाइक हैप्पी. तो हम लोग वहां पे क्या हुआ, एक बहुत ही मतलब एज इन बहुत ही चेयरफुल औरत थी वो, और बहुत ही बिग थी, 9 feet टॉल. ओके, सो हम वहाँ पे गए, वो हमें मिली। माई गाइड ब्रेवली वेंट अप टू हर, सो माई गाइड बेसिकली रेफर्स टू बिल। सो ही वेंट अप टू हर इन ऑर्डर टू टॉक टू हर एंड सेड, रिमेंबर मी, मुझे याद है मैं कौन हूँ। आई एम बिल मैग्निसन, द कार्टर एंड द हैकमैन। आई वांट टू फाइंड योर सन ओलिवर, सो मैं आपके बेटे को ढूंढने आया हूँ। दिस इज व्हाट ही सेज। ऑलराइटी, I don't know anything about Oliver and I don't want to. Okay, now she is like, वो चिल्ला के बोली कि मैं किसी मतलब मैं कुछ नहीं जानती ओलिवर के बारे में और ना ही मुझे जानना है. Now look here, we have had just about enough nonsense. This young man represents the court in the city and we have a legal right to search all properties for this Oliver Lutkins. वो कह रहा है कि बहुत ज़्यादा नॉनसेंस हो चुकी है. ओके, अब तुम ये मेरी बात सुनो, ये जो आदमी है ये कोर्ट से आया है. ओके, और हमारे पास लीगल राइट है कि हम आपकी जितनी भी प्रॉपर्टी है वो हम सर्च कर सके. क्यों? क्योंकि हमें ओलिवर लुटकिन को ढूंढना है. बिल मेड मी साउंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. नाउ दैट मीन्स कि बिल ने ये दिखाया कि सिचुएशन बहुत ग्रेव है और बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. एंड द विमेन वॉज इम्प्रेस्ड, और वो जो वहाँ पे औरत थी वो बहुत खुश हुई, उसको अच्छा लगा. शी रिटायर्ड इनटू द किचन. दैट मीन्स रिटायर्ड इनटू द किचन इज लाइक शी गॉट इनटू द किचन एंड वी फॉलोड, और हम पीछे पीछे गए. शी सीज्ड एन आयरन फ्रॉम द ओल्ड फैशन स्टॉव एंड मार्च्ड ऑन अस शाउटिंग. सो बेसिकली वहां से वो एक आयरन रॉड निकाल कर आई. ऑल राइट, एंड व्हाट वाज शी डूइंग इन द ओल्ड फ्रॉम द ओल्ड फैशन स्टॉप. ओके, वहां से वो एक और आयरन रोड निकाल कर आई और उनके पीछे भागी उनको मारने के लिए. यू सर्च ऑल यू वांट टू इफ यू डोंट माइंड गेटिंग बर्न फर्स्ट. सो अभी वो स्टॉव से निकाल के लेके आई थी आयरन रोड और वो गर्म थी. ओके, सो नाउ शी इज सेइंग, तुम ढूंढो जो तुम्हें ढूंढना है लेकिन पहले तुम जलोगे. ओके, लेकिन ऐसा मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इफ यू डोंट माइंड गेटिंग बर्न फर्स्ट, तो अगर मतलब तुम ढूंढ लेना जो तुम्हें ढूंढना है, अगर तुमको ये ठीक लगता है कि मैं तुम्हें पहले जला दूं. So she shouted and laughed at our frightened retreat. Retreat is like they are now going back. Okay, so now उन्होंने बहुत जोर से चिल्लाया, बहुत जोर से हंसी, वो बहुत जोर से चिल्लाई. Okay, और वो हंसी जब हम लोग डर गए थे. Let's get out of here. She'll murder us. So now Bill is like कि हम यहाँ से ना निकल जाते हैं. Quick as a cat. Yeah, right. That's a simile. You're right about that, James. Okay. So now what happens is now she says लाइक बिल शिल मर्डर अस. वो कह रहे हैं भागो यहाँ से, मार देगी हमें. आउटसाइड ही सेड, वो कह रहे हैं बाहर भागो. डिड यू सी हर स्माइल, क्या तुमने देखा वो कैसे हंस रही थी. शी वाज लाफिंग एट अस, वो हम पे हंस रही थी. आई अग्री दैट इट वाज अ प्रीटी डिसरिस्पेक्टफुल ट्रीटमेंट. मेरे को मतलब मैं इस बात पे अग्री करता हूँ कि जिस तरीके से उसने हमें ट्रीट किया वो बहुत ही डिसरिस्पेक्टफुल था, गलत था. We did however search the house, लेकिन हमने फिर भी सर्च किया हाउस को. Since it was only one story high, that means वहां पे सिर्फ एक और फ्लोर था, तो हमने सर्च किया. Okay, Bill went round it peering in at all the windows. That means Bill ने पूरा अच्छे से घूमा घर में. Peering in at all the windows मतलब कि हर विंडो से वो देख रहा था कि अंदर कहीं मिल जाए. We examined the barn and stable. That means barn बाहर जो उनका यार्ड था वो भी उन्होंने चेक किया, स्टेबल भी उन्होंने चेक किया जहाँ पे हॉर्सेस वगैरह हो सकते थे. We were reasonably certain that Lutkins was not there. Reasonably certain, and that means कि हमारे पास reason था sure होने का कि वो वहाँ नहीं है, क्योंकि वो वहाँ नहीं मिला. It was nearly time for me to catch the afternoon train. अब मेरे लिए टाइम हो गया था कि बस मैं अपनी जो ट्रेन है, जो दोपहर की ट्रेन मुझे पकड़नी है, वो मैं पकड़ूं. And Bill drove me to the station. Bill ने मुझे स्टेशन पे छोड़ा. On the way to the city, I worried very little over my failure to find Lutkins. कहने के जब मैं सिटी की तरफ जा रहा था तो मेरे को इस बात की बहुत कम चिंता थी कि मुझे लुटकिंस नहीं मिला. I was too busy thinking about Bill Magnuson. मैं बहुत ज़्यादा बिजी था बिल मैग्निसन के बारे में ही ढूंढने के लिए. ओके, रियली आई कंसिडर रिटर्निंग टू न्यू मिलियन टू प्रैक्टिस लॉ. ठीक है, सो नाउ अब वो कंसिडर कर रहा था कि वो न्यू मिलियन इसी टाउन में आ जाए लॉ को प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए. If I had found Bill so deep and richly human, might I not grow to love Fred's and Gustav and 100 other slow-spoken, simple, wise neighbors? So now he is like that if I had found Bill so deep and richly human. यानी कि अगर बिल इतना ज़्यादा डीप था, इतना अच्छा था. richly human means एक बहुत अच्छा और उम्दा आदमी. ओके, लाइक वेरी ग्राउंडेड टू अर्थ. वो इतना अच्छा था तो आई माइट नॉट ग्रो टू लव. दैट मीन्स कि ऐसा सिचुएशन हो सकता है कि मुझे फ्रिट्ज भी पसंद आए, मुझे गुस्टाफ भी पसंद आए और बहुत और भी अलग सो लो पीपल, आई मीन 100 पीपल, मुझे वो भी पसंद आए जो स्लो स्पोकन हो, जो तमीज से बात करते हो, धैर्य से बात करते हो, सिंपल हो और अच्छे नेबर्स हो सकता है इसके चांसेस हो. दिस इज व्हाट ही मीन. I pictured an honest and happy life beyond the strict limits of university and law firms. So now he was into his imagination, wherein he was picturing a life wherein everything is so nice, everybody is so honest, everybody is living a happy life. All right, is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, everybody? Alrighty. So I was excited. तो मैं बहुत excite हुआ. I had found a treasure. That means मुझे एक ऐसी चीज, treasure है basically refers to the fact कि मुझे एक ऐसी दौलत मिल गई है. ऑल राइट, मुझे एक ऐसा बेसिकली डोमेन मिल गया है जहाँ पे मैं एक अच्छी लाइफ जी सकता हूँ। आई डिस्कवर्ड अ न्यू वे ऑफ लाइफ, सो मैंने एक नया तरीका ढूंढा जिंदगी का। But yeah, what does it say? But if I did not think much about Lutkins, the office did. So now he's like, if I was not thinking about Lutkins, then the office was definitely thinking about him. I found them all upset. All of them, they were really upset. They were sad. Next morning, the case was coming up in the court, and they had to have Lutkins. That means the next day, the case was supposed to be open, and the very court needed Lutkins. It was really needed. आई वॉज अ शेमफुल यूजलेसफुल। नाउ ही इज सेइंग कि मैं मतलब बहुत ही ज्यादा शर्मिंदा था और मैं बिल्कुल यूजलेस था, मैं एक आदमी को नहीं ढूंढ पाया। दैट मॉर्निंग माई प्रोमिसिंग लीगल करियर ऑलमोस्ट केम टू एंड बिफोर इट हैड बिगन। सो नाउ ही इज लाइक, मेरा जो प्रोमिसिंग प्रोमिसिंग इज लाइक विच सीम्स टू बी वेरी फ्रूटफुल। ओके, सो ही इज लाइक एक ऐसा करियर जिसमें मेरी लाइफ बन सकती थी, अब वो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था बिल्कुल खत्म होने वाला है स्टार्ट होने से पहले, क्योंकि मैं ट्रेनिंग पीरियड में ही अपने आप को प्रूव नहीं कर पा रहा था। All right, is that clear? Hey, somewhere, hi there, guys, don't spam. The chief almost murdered me. He is like the very chief, the person, okay, the very boss, his boss would have murdered me. He hinted that I might not do well at digging ditches. Now, this is very important. Okay, when you're working in a law firm, no, so you should know how to dig a ditch. Okay, what does that basically mean? It basically means that you need to put in the very hard work. Okay, you need to believe enough in a vision to act on it. So basically digging ditches means that you need to put in the hard work. Okay, digging ditches means put in the hard work. All right, it's one of the hmm, like phrases. Okay, so now he is now the chief was saying that you're not good at digging ditches. Okay, now this is not happening. I was ordered back to New Million. Okay, so now फिर से order दिया उसे कि वापस से जाओ New Million. And with me went a man who had worked with Lutkins. Now with him, now he was not going alone to like a New Million. Instead, he went with one of the persons. All right, and he had actually worked with Lutkins earlier. I was rather sorry. Rather sorry basically here shows that he was very sorry. Alright, because it would prevent my laughing all over again with Bill. Laughing is basically referring to the roaming. So now he was like कि अब फिर से मुझे जाना पड़ेगा. I was very sorry. क्योंकि this time he would not roam with Bill again. Alright, he just cannot go with him because someone else is with him. Alright, he would come to know about what he did here, and that is why he didn't want that to be revealed to that particular person. Is that clear, everybody? When the train arrived at New Million, Bill was on the station platform near his car. Strangely enough, that old tigress, Lutkin's mother, was there talking and laughing with Bill, not quarreling at all. Now we would see something here. What will you see, everybody? Now you will see that they will go, all right, to that particular station, and therein again Bill was there, all right. He was at the station, he was near his cart, and what did we see? Strangely, it's like it was a shock for him when he saw that Lutkin's mother, she was there standing with him, and she was having a good conversation with Bill now, all right, and she was not quarreling, she was not being very झगड़ालू there, okay, वो कोई झगड़ा नहीं कर रही थी, वो कुछ उल्टा भी नहीं बोल रही थी. From the train steps, I pointed Bill out to my companion and said, "There's a fine fellow, a real man. I spent the day with him." Now what happened is कि ट्रेन से उसने बोला वहां पे देखो वो एक आदमी है, वो बहुत ही अच्छा आदमी है, वो एक सच्चा आदमी, एक जेन्युइन आदमी है, मैंने पूरा दिन उसके साथ यहाँ पे स्पेंड किया था. He helped you hunt for Oliver Lutkins. Yes, now he is saying कि अच्छा उसने तुम्हें Oliver Lutkins की हेल्प की, मतलब ढूंढने में हेल्प की थी. Yes, he helped me a lot. He is like हाँ उसने मेरी बहुत हेल्प की थी. He must have. Now that person is saying कि definitely he must have. वो करेगा ही ना, क्योंकि वो खुद Lutkins है. He himself is Lutkins. That is where his actual identity is now like completely revealed. What really hurt me was that when I served the summons, Lutkins and his mother laughed at me as though I were a bright boy of 7. Now he's like, जो मुझे सबसे ज्यादा दुख हुआ कि जब मैं उनको लेके आया तो लुटकिन और उसकी मम्मी ना मुझ पे हंस रहे थे जैसे कि मैं एक 7वीं में पढ़ने वाला लड़का हूँ. With loving kindness, they begged me to go with them to a neighbor's house for a cup of coffee. एक लविंग काइंडनेस के साथ, दैट मीन्स उन्होंने मतलब एक बहुत ही प्यार से मेरे से ये बेग किया, मतलब मेरे से ये एक रिक्वेस्ट की कि आप हमारे साथ हमारे नेबर के घर रहो एक कप ऑफ कॉफी के लिए. आई टोल्ड देम अबाउट यू एंड दे आर एंशियस टू लुक एट यू, सेड लुटकिंस जॉयफुली. तो लुटकिन से बोलता है कि मैंने ना अपने नेबर्स को ना तुम्हारे बारे में बताया और वो बहुत ज्यादा एंशियस इज लाइक दे आर वेरी क्यूरियस टू लुक एट यू, और वो तुम्हें देखने के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा क्यूरियस थे. दे आर अबाउट द ओनली फॉक्स इन द टाउन दैट मिस सीइंग यू यस्टरडे. करनी. Now he's saying सिर्फ यही लोग कल रह गए, मतलब उस दिन रह गए थे जो तुम्हें देखना चाहते थे. So that's where the chapter ends, everybody. The very hack driver was actually the Oliver Lutkins. Is that clear, everyone? Here exactly at the end, the very you can say the very suspense and the very thrill of the entire chapter is revealed. Okay, so now we have got 20 questions for everyone. All right, so I hope the chapter was found to be easy and you guys got every meaning. If there isn't anything that's not making sense to you, you guys can definitely connect me in the very special class in the month of Feb, when I'm going to take up the NCERT questions and the extra questions from this book. Alrighty, people. Now everyone join in as quick as you all can. We are moving ahead with the very Menti. All right, 20 students, come on, join in. And the code is right in front of you, which is 64015435. Okay, so let's see who all are going to be in here now. Alrighty, let's see guys, who all are going to be here in. Okay, so I can see 11 students you guys are in, and that's pretty good, right? That's going quite nice as well. Here we are. Come on, everyone. Come on. Hey, Rudra. Hi, dear. Yeah, Vanshika, I'm waiting. Don't worry. I'm waiting, okay? You guys can join in. All right. Okay, please choose Avatar, Snowman 1, okay, and then Rose, then Penguin third, then fourth Strawberry, and fifth Clippy, okay. Yeah, so 5 things I've chosen. Alright, Rudra, that's so sweet of you. Oliver Lutkins, and he doesn't reveal it because he doesn't want to be witness, but still he serves the lawyer. Help him, care for him. Why? Because he's a good person. He's a good person. He's a very nice person. He was just having his own fun, right? So that is why he was just having his own fun. That's it. Nothing special about it. All right. Code. The code is 64015435. All right. Oh God, you were donut. Okay, no worries. Okay, Summers, Mishti, I told this right in the very beginning of the session, in order to be present. And like for example, summoning is in order to be present at a particular location at the very particular time, at the very fixed time that is being mentioned in the very summon. All right, Dimple, thank you. Okay, so 30 students are in. I'm making a move ahead. I hope that everyone is in now. Alrighty, here we go. Who was Oliver Lutkins? Question right in front of you. Let's see how many of you are gonna give me the correct answer. Fritz, Gustav, Bell, or Gray? What is the right answer? Quite an easy chapter, okay? Not that difficult. Make sure that you guys are giving it a read on your own as well. That's really needed, okay, to do well. And 12, 11, 10 more seconds for everybody. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, electricity ka bill. All right. Okay, 27 students. Come on, people. This is so clearly given right at the end of the chapter. I really am assuming that you guys misclicked the 5 students. So 27 students, you guys are right about it. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. What exactly the leaderboard here is talking about. Alrighty, here we go. And we've got Jatin. Hi Jatin, thank you so much, and happy Republic Day to you too. And you're the fastest one, that's good. DJ Bipul, great. Others, then Barefoot, then amazing person 1, 2, 3. All right, Sniti Saloni. Corey, was your expressions amazing? Are amazing. Alrighty, thank you dear. And Dr. Strange and Wani Singh BTS. Okay, let's move ahead to the very next question. Question number 2 on your screen, and let's move ahead. All right, easy peasy question. Okay, from where did they get lunch? Okay, quite an important detail. Community meal, Bill's home, cafe, or restaurant? What is the right answer? 24 more seconds for everybody right there. Let's see how many of you are gonna give the right answer for this. So please read the chapter, people. Okay, since we did this today, if you're gonna read it today itself, you're just going to broaden your knowledge. So kindly do that. All right. Hey, Rudra, thank you so much, and I wish you the same. 27 students, you guys are right about that. Definitely, he didn't go to restaurant, okay? He mentioned that there are only 4 restaurants and they are bad. That is why he was saying it was important for her to go to her house and to just get the food packed, right? So, 27 students, Bill's home is very right. Now, we are gonna move to the leaderboard. Let's see what exactly the leaderboard here is talking about. And we see, what does it say? Bill's home, right? So Jatin again, DJ Bipul, barefoot, you're the fastest one. Corvi, very good at the 4th position. Now Sniti, Anamta, okay, quite a different name. Shanpri, Dillo, okay. Prachi, Swastika, an amazing person. So all the new students, welcome to the leaderboard. Now moving to the next question, and let's see what does it talk about. Question number 3 on your screen, and here we go. Okay, so according to Bill, Oliver owed him 50 cents for a game of what? Give me the answer, please. Chess, poker, horse race, or all of them? What exactly is the right answer? According to Bill, Oliver owed him 50 cents for a game of what? Chess, poker, or horse race, or all of them? What is the right answer, people? Here we are. A, B, C, or D? Quite an easy question, right? Yes, TMS says B, Yogita says B, all of them of course not. Poker is Joker. Oh my god, that's a rhyme. Okay, so that's pretty cool. 34 students, you guys are right about that. It's poker, okay? Let's move ahead. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. What exactly does the leaderboard talk about? Okay, so at the very first position, I've got Jatin, who's the fastest one, then DJ Bibble, then Barefoot Contessa, then Corby, Anamta, Shanpre, Sniti, Swastika, Prachi, and Sumbul. Now we are moving to the next thing. And the question number 4 on your screen, here we go. What does it talk about? The summons for Lutkins were for what case? Okay. Theft, murder, cheating, or as a witness? What exactly is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? What is it? Okay, here we are. Kal main snake trying ka full preparation karke aaya. Good, Dimple. You should do that. Okay, we are gonna deal with the poem, and then we'll be over with all the syllabus for all the 90s tomorrow. Okay, I mean basically the literature part would be over for everybody. All right, as a witness, 36 students, you guys are right about that. Very good. And the 2 students, I'm just assuming it to be a misclick, okay? Because that is literally a disheartening answer that you have given to me. Because this is what we have been seeing right from the very beginning of the chapter, that we are talking about him as a witness. Jatin, DJ Bapul, you're the fastest one. Barefoot Contessa, you're the fastest one again. Corvi, Shanprit, Anamta, Smriti, Nevin, hi. Welcome to the leaderboard. Sumbul and Yogita, welcome to the leaderboard. Okay. Now, here we go. Question number 5 on everybody's screen. Okay, here we are. Alright, what vehicle did Bill have? What is the right answer? Auto rickshaw, cab, hack, or a cart? What is the right answer? 24 more seconds, everybody. Yes, you're very late. Okay, you missed the entire explanation of the chapter, but you're here for the Menti. So if you've read the chapter and if you know it, you can try your luck. Alright, 10 more seconds for everybody. Here we go. Is it auto rickshaw? Is it cab? Is it hack? Or is it cart? What is it? What is it? Dimple, that's gonna take place, all your writing thing and the grammar thing is going to take place right from the first week of Feb, okay? So 28 students, you guys are right about that. Hack, very right. Now let's move to the leaderboard. What exactly it is talking about. Alrighty, here we are, and I see Jatin is the fastest one, then DJ Bipul, then Barefoot Contessa, Anamta, Sniti, Shanprit, Nevin, Swastika, Sumbul, and Prachi. Let's move ahead to the next thing, and this is your question number 6. Let's see what does it really talk about. And I have got, how many times did he have to visit New Mullions? Okay, so yeah. Now tell me what exactly is the right answer. 1, 2, 4, or 5. So 25 more seconds for everybody right there. How many times did he have to visit New Mullions? A, B, C, or D? 1, 2, 4, or 5. So 15 more seconds for everybody. And tell me the correct answer. 10 more seconds now. 8, 7, 6. Okay. 27 students, you guys are right about this. This is 2. Now we are going to move ahead to the next thing. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. What does it really talk about? And I have got Jatin at the very first position. Then I have Jatin is the fastest one. Then DJ Bibble. Then Barefoot Contessa is the fastest one. Then Shanpris, Niti, Mishra, Swastika, Sumbul, Prachi, amazing person, and BTS Army. Now we are moving to the next question. Question number 7 on your screen. And here we are. Was he able to serve the summon to Lutkins? Yes, no, maybe, or none of the above. So 25 more seconds. Was he able to serve the summon to Lutkins? Yes, no, maybe, or none of the above. A, B, C, or D. What is the right answer? 3, 2, 1, and the time is up already. No, 25 students, you guys are right about it. Very nice. Of course, the answer is no. You guys wouldn't have, like, yes is not the answer, Arty Music, because he completely failed at it, okay? He wasn't able to summon Lutkins. So Jatin at the first position, then DJ Bipul, you're the fastest one. Barefoot Contessa, Shanpreet, Prachi, amazing person, BTS Army, Hemant. Good to see you, Niharik and Saloni. So guys, the new guys, welcome to the very leaderboard. Now we are moving ahead. Let's have a look at the next question. Question number 8 on your screen. And here we go. Alright, man, kindly reload it. What did Oliver's mother have in her hand while she ran after them? A pistol, a knife, an iron rod, or none of the above? What exactly is the right answer? A, B, C, or D? So 19 more seconds, everybody. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And iron rod, yeah, you're right about that. 28 students, you guys are right about it. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And what does it really talk about? Jatin is at the very first position, then DJ Bipul, then Barefoot Contessa, Shanpit, Prachi, Amazing Person, BTS Army, Hemant, Niharika, and Saloni. Now the next question on your screen, guys, question number 9. Let's have a look. What does it really say? Alright. So what does this talk about? Alright, where did they go for lunch? Wade's hell, Bill's home, Oliver's home, or Oliver's mother's farm? What exactly is the right answer? Sumbul, we are talking about the time about he himself, okay? That is where we are supposed to say it as a no. Okay, Wade's hill, of course, not Bill's home. Everybody, where did they go for lunch? It's so clearly given that he had gone to the very hilltop and they were looking at all the pastures and the creeks, right? And then they had left the very view of meadows and the very woods, right? So please remember this. It's an important detail. 18 students, hats off to all of you if you really knew the answer well, okay? So let's look at the leaderboard. Who all are there on the leaderboard? Jatin is at the very first position and is the okay. Then Barefoot Contessa, you're the fastest one. DJ Bipul, Prachi, BTS Army, Hemant, Niharika, Shanpit, Swastika, and Sambul. Now we are moving to the next question. Question number 10 on your screen, and here we are. Alrighty, what does it talk about? Where did they go after visiting Sweet's shop? Okay, so where did they go after visiting like Sweet's shop? Gray's barber shop, Gustav's barber shop, pool room, or his mother's farm? What is the right answer? Okay, so yes, quite an important question. Let me see how many of you remember this. Quite a detail wherein you have to keep your mind open. Okay, so yeah, A, B, C, or D, what exactly it is? 5, 4, 3. Nope, 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 nope. Guys, Sweet's shop is actually the Gustav's barber shop itself, right? So after that, he went to Gray's barber shop. Okay, remember that. 15 students, hats off to all of you. Very good if you knew it. Very nice people. Alrighty. So who all are there on the leaderboard? And I can see Jatin at the very first position. Then Barefoot Contessa, fastest one, DJ Bipul, Niharika, Shanprit, Yogita, Swastika, Prachi. Amazing person, BTS Army. Great guys, that's pretty nice. So congratulations, we are through 10 questions. That means halfway through our main team. Question number 11. Bill seemed to dash Lutkin's talent for dishonesty. What are you gonna write in here? Bill seemed to dislike, hate, criticize, and admire Lutkin's talent for dishonesty. You know, he could have guessed right at this moment, but his mind wasn't really working, okay? Because he would have come to know that actually it's the same person. The way he had been talking about him, anybody would have guessed that easily. But yeah, Lutkins was a smart actor too, okay? Alrighty, here we go. So Bill seemed to dislike, hate, criticize, or admire. What is the right answer, people? 0.376 seconds. Oh, that's good. Right, very right. Admire is the word that has been given in your book. And I especially explained this to all of you while I was explaining the chapter, okay? Let's have a look at the leaderboard and who all are there on the leaderboard. Jatin, very great. And then Barefoot, fastest one. DJ People, Niharika, Swastika, Yogita, amazing person, BTS Army, Shanpreet, and Prachi. Now we are moving to question number 12. Let's have a look. What does it really talk about? What does it say? What was the only pleasant sight? Alrighty, here we go. What was the only pleasant sight? Delivery man, the weather, raw shops, or none of the above? What exactly is the right answer? The only pleasant sight that he really finds so amazing and interesting in that particular place. What was that? And please remember, delivery man is as same as Bill, and Bill is as same as Oliver Lutkins. Okay, keep that in your mind. Their Magnus son is basically the poor person's name. All right, Hemant, like that is what, no, that the way he was describing Oliver Lutkins, I had explained this, Hemant, the way he was giving the explanation of Oliver Lutkins while he was on the carriage. So that was literally giving him an impression that he would have literally admired that person for his dishonesty because he owes everyone certain amount of money, right? 18 students, very good. Delivery man, of course, people. Okay, that is the right answer. Yeah, Dimple, you're right about that. So who all are there on the leaderboard? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Who all are doing well on the leaderboard? Let's see. So Jatin, you're the fastest one. Barefoot contestant, DJ Bipul, Niharika, Yogita, amazing person, Shanpreet, Swastika, Sumbul, and BTS Army. That's pretty good. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 13 on your screen, and here we go. So what does it say? How did he travel to New Mullions? Okay, how did he go there? By car, by train, by rickshaw, or by bus? How did he go? 25 more seconds for everybody right there. Dimple, it usually happens with you. Why didn't you just get your system checked by an expert? 15 seconds for everybody right there. Let's move ahead. Okay, what does it talk about? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the time is up already. Here we go. By train, 24 students. You guys are right about it. Now let's move ahead to the next question. To the leaderboard. And what does it talk about? Alrighty, here we are. Jatin at the very first position, Barefoot, fastest one. DJ Bibul, Niharika, Yogita, amazing person, Shanpreet, Swastika, Sumbul, and BTS Army. Pretty well. Now the next question. Question number 14 on everybody's screen. Do not forget to like the session, people. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson, alrighty. What did he hate? Okay, what do you see? Like, what did he hate? Unpleasant work, the side of city, it revealed to him. Both of these, or you say none of the above. What is it? Like, where exactly do we see the usage of the word hate in this particular chapter and in what context? So 16 more seconds for everybody right there and come up with the right answer. 10 more seconds for everybody. 7, 6, 5, 4. He here refers to what? Like the very person we are talking about from the law firm, right? Very good. 19 students, you guys are right about this. People read the question carefully. Okay, reading and then understanding the chapter is pretty important. I had explained you everything. If there's something that didn't make sense, I urge you all again to go through it, okay, and ask me the question in the special class that's gonna take place in the month of Feb. Alrighty, people. So we have got Barefoot, the fastest one, then Jatin, then Bipul, then Yogita, then amazing person, then Niharika, Swastika, BTS Army, Shanpreet, and Prachi. Thank you, Rudra. Thank you. Okay. Anachya, I hope that's clear to you. I've answered your question. Question number 15 on your screen. Here we are. So, what job did he get after doing his graduation? Alright, so something which is given right in the beginning of your chapter. Partner in a law firm, lawyer, senior associate, or junior assistant clerk. What is it that he literally get the answer as? Easy peasy question, Dimple. Why are you so interested in something which is related to 10th grade? Why not going and reading your own chapters which is there in your syllabus? Okay, junior assistant clerk, that's pretty right. Alright, 22 students, you guys are right about it. And that's cool. Now let's move ahead. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Okay, barefoot contest are the fastest one. Jatin, DJ People, the fastest one. Yogita, amazing person. Niharika, Swastika, BTS Army, Prachi, and Sumbul. Alright, here we go. No problem, Anachya. And you've got a different name. What does it really mean? Junior assistant clerk, you're right about it. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I thought I've given the answer in the question. Who is the writer of the story, The Hack Driver? And we have Gidi Mopasam, Sinclair Lewis, K.A. Abbas, or Claire Boyko. What is the right answer? What is the right answer? 19 more seconds for everybody right there and come up with the right answer. We have got 15 more seconds, everybody. Junior assistant clerk. Okay, that was for the previous one. And Nandika says A. Saloni says B. Sinclair Lewis. Guys, I've told this every time. Every time I've been saying this in all these sessions. It's like the utmost important thing to remember the name of the writer or the poet. Okay, please do that. Please learn it. Okay, I'm not commanding you. I'm not ordering you. I'm requesting you. Do that. Alright, 22 students, very well done. Really hats off to all of you if you remember it correctly and if you didn't cheat. Okay, I hope that you guys don't cheat, right, while you are answering the questions. Very good, Mayank. That's right. So barefoot contests are the fastest one. Jatin, DJ People, Yogita, amazing person, Harika, Swastika, Sumbul, BTS Army, and Sniti. Great. Now we are moving to the next question. So how many questions are we left with? Okay, so we have got just 17. Sorry, 3 more questions. 17. Yeah, 4 more questions basically after this. Basically after this, 3 more questions. Was the narrator successful in serving someone on Lutkins on his second visit? Yes, no, maybe, or may not be. Now this is one of the questions wherein you have to tell me. I don't like me. And but you were there earlier, Corby. What happened to you now? You're completely out of it. So the other students are there in who are at a more higher speed as compared to you. Alrighty, here we go. 10 more seconds, everybody. Alright, Dimple, take care. Okay, 5 more seconds. Okay, people says no. Yogita says A. Alrighty, okay. Yeah, of course, this time he was able to do it. Like the question is specifically asking you if he was able to serve the someone on Lutkins on his second visit. Of course, right? Of course. Yes, that's right. Let's move ahead. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, everybody. Alrighty. So who all are there on the leaderboard? I've got Barefoot Contessa at the very first position. Then Jatin Solanki is the fastest one. DJ. Okay, Jatin at the first position. Then Barefoot Contessa, DJ People, Yogita, amazing person, Harika, Swastika, Sombol, Sniti, and Prachi. Now we are moving to the next question. Question number 18 on your screen. Here we go. Alright. Why was the narrator ordered back to New Mullion once again? What was the reason behind it? To arrest Lutkins, to serve the summons on him, to live permanently in New Mullion, or you say all of the above. What is the right answer? 20 more seconds, everybody. Yeah, Corby, I understand that's the faster speed, but maybe somebody is more faster than you, right? Here we are. Okay, to serve the summons on him. That's right, 22 students. Very good. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Who all are there on the leaderboard? And I've got Barefoot Contessa again. Is that the still thing? I mean, okay. So the same set of students is still same. Barefoot Contessa, Jatin, and DJ People are the fastest one. Yogita, amazing person, Niharika, Swastika, Sumbul, Sniti, and Prachi. Okay, here we go now. The very second last question on your screen. Question number 19. Let's have a look. Oliver's mother rushed after the narrator in her hand. Okay, so it's a repetition kind of thing. An iron rod, a gun, a stick, or a stone. Okay, which is the very language of the question, a bit modified. Okay, not too much. All right, yeah, he was. Yeah, Hemant, was successful the next second time because the person was being Oliver Lutkins was now being recognized by the person who was accompanying him, right? The actual person who was there to look for him. So that was now easy thing. Okay. Okay, 30 students, you guys are right about it. And let's have a look at the leaderboard. What exactly the leaderboard here is talking about. I have got Barefoot Contessa at the very first position, then Jatin at the second. Okay, Barefoot Contessa fastest one, then Jatin, DJ Bipul, Yogita, amazing person, Niharika, Swastika, Stumbal, Sniti, and Prachi. Alright, A for an iron rod. Okay, now the very last question on your screen. Here we go. What does it talk about? Who gave himself a false name, Bill? Alright, so what is it? The narrator, Oliver Lutkins, Fritz, or Gustav? What is the right answer? 25 more seconds for everybody right there. What exactly is it, everyone? A, B, C, or D. Alrighty. So we are left with 12 more seconds. Let's see what does it come up as. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the time is up now. So what is it? Very good, guys. It's not the narrator or the Fritz, okay? It is actually Bill, okay? What is the other name that he had given to himself, everyone? Can you please let me know in the comment section? What is the another name that he mentioned for himself in the very chapter? What is the another name? Like Bill? Okay, Oliver Lutkins, we know. What is the another thing that he mentioned? And I had literally told you all while I explained the chapter. Anybody? Anybody who listened to me like dedicatedly and so nicely? Can you please let me know about it? Everyone. Manchester, of course, not, my dear. What is it? Everybody, come on, come on, come on. You all can do it, okay? I am sure that you guys listen to me. Magnuson, very good, Corby. You are right about that. Okay, Hemant, he was successful this very next second time. The reason here is that he was now not like hiding his identity, and moreover, one of the persons who had earlier worked with Lutkins was now accompanying the narrator. Okay, so it was really easy to recognize him and to ask him to come again. Okay, if you're going and just fetching the person, Manchester is not the right answer. If you're going and fetching the person directly, the person may agree to come with you. Okay, Magnuson is the right answer. You're not Akriti, it's just Magnuson. Alright, Magnuson, the spelling, Ananchya, the spelling. Everybody work on the spelling. Okay, spelling is important. Alrighty, let's have a final look at the leaderboard. Who really won it? And let me see. Aditya at the very first position. Jatin and DJ People, Yogita, amazing portion. Niharika, Swastika, Sumbul, Sniti, and Prachi. Oh my god. It is literally something so unexpected. Alrighty, Aditya, very many congratulations to you. You really did it so well. Everybody actually did well. So, guys, it is literally important for everyone to listen to me very carefully so that we can practice the questions simultaneously and a lot gets into your mind immediately at that point only. All right, so people just keep listening to me. Do not miss any of these sessions, whatever sessions we are going to take place now. There are like hardly 2 to 3 sessions are going to be there now on YouTube. Okay, so make sure that you are definitely attending it. You're not just missing that out. And like we are going to cover the entire literature part in this very particular month. That is like the very month is ending now. And we are going to begin with our grammar and as well as our writing, and the entire revision is going to be on like full scale in the month of Feb. So make sure that you are definitely coming it up. Alrighty, is that clear? Now I would like to share with all of you about Unacademy subscription features. Like you get to learn live from the comfort of your home and you'll be getting unlimited access to all the courses. So here in people, I'm not only talking about English, instead I'm talking about the other subjects as well, such as your maths, your science, your social science, your Hindi. You will have an access to everything. So kind of give it a thought, discuss about this with your parents, let them know what you really wish for yourself and let them know that you're really having a goal in your life. You have got your aim in your life, which you really need to achieve the right way. Okay. So top educators of India would be there on one single platform to give you perfect guidance. That is highly qualified teachers are there. And regular doubt clearing and answer writing sessions would also be there, which is literally important. Heyman, that's pretty good. All right, Chris, maybe in the very first week of Feb, we are not really sure about it, but yes, that's what we are expecting. Okay, let's see that when it exactly happens. And then everybody, exhaustive coverage of the entire syllabus would also be there, wherein we are going to cover the entire syllabus for you, for your good. Then mentorship and guidance would definitely be there. Study material in the form of PDF would be shared. Practice tests would be there. Live test series and batch courses. So we would have what we would have daily practice sections with all of you, weekly mock test series, live quizzes, daily MCQ, and subjective test series. So we are planning a lot for everyone right there. Do not go anywhere, people, in terms of just avoiding what we are saying, because whatever we are saying for your good. Okay, so we have got different monthly plans. You all can go ahead with any plan that suits you the best, be it 48 months, 42 months, 36 months, 24 months, 18 months, 15 months, 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, or 3 months. Guys, PSH 10 is my code. PSH 10 is the code of your Preksha Ma'am. So whenever and wherever you need it for your combat or any other login or anything that we are coming up for Prodigy or any kind of enrollment that's coming up, you can every time use this particular code for your good. All right. And guys, we started for the batches. Like for 90s, we started with Lakshya Term 2 for all the subject. On 10th of Jan, it got started. Make sure, guys, whenever we are launching the batches, you guys are definitely enrolling in all the batches because that's for your good. All right. And we also came up with Achievers batch for all the subjects, which got started on 17th of Jan, wherein I am dealing with your English literature for all the 90s from 6:15 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. on the days Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you guys can catch up with me therein, and you can ask me any number of questions that you have got or any doubts. We can be more interactive therein. All right. And people, for all the 10th, we again started with the Achievers batch for all the subjects. It got started on 10th of Jan again, and Lakshya Term 2 for all the subjects started on 17 Jan. So everybody, it's really important to just be attentive for all the plus batches that we are coming up. If you haven't yet enrolled for the batches, if you're still not the plus subscriber, then become one because they are ultimate benefit. All right, people, is that clear? And then, guys, we have got Bugs Bounty. It's an opportunity for all the learners to report any inappropriate content in the video. Be the first one to report a particular issue to claim your prize. Report any inappropriate content using the form which is given in the description below. So Unacademy Prodigy we have got for everybody right there. All right, for class 7 to 10 learners, win scholarship and prizes while testing your knowledge and mental ability. Enroll for free. This is for your good. Jan 23, 29, Feb 16 and Feb 13. 12 to 1 is the timing. For more details, click on the link given in the description below. And this is the Prodigy Scholarship Test for classes 7 to 8 and 9 to 10 learners, mental aptitude, verbal ability, journal science, and logical reasoning. On Jan 23rd, we did this from 12 to 1. We had this. Now on Jan 29th, that is Saturday, we have the test from 12 to 1. Sunday, Feb 6, we again have this from 12 to 1. And Sunday, Feb 13, again we have this from 12 to 1. So it's important for everybody to take part in this, because this, in a way, like broadens your understanding. You guys are going to prepare for the competitive examinations later on after your school is done. So for that, start preparing right from now. Here at Unacademy, you're getting a platform which is giving you and access to do this. All right, and it's a free scholarship test. You guys can just enroll for it and apply for it, and we have got exciting rewards in every test. Ace the test on 29 Jan and Feb 13 and win a 20 lakh college grant. Rank 1 will be given MacBook Air, rank 2 to 3 Apple iPhone, rank 4 to 5 Apple iPod, and rank 6 to 40 Amazon Echo Dot, and rank 41 to 100 Amazon vouchers. So scholarship slips, rank 1 to 100 will get 100%, rank 11 to 25 75%, rank 26 to 150%, rank 101 25%, rank 201 to 515%. And people, this is literally amazing for everybody, to just make sure that you are understanding that we are coming up with Republic Day special 6 months free extension. All right, and it is applicable for everyone right there. Guys, make sure that you all are definitely going ahead with this, because herein you are going to get the best. Okay, as in like all the offers, they are basically for your good. Okay, so please don't miss out anything wherein you guys can avail the maximum benefits. Okay, so this is for your good, everybody. Go ahead with this. All right, and make sure that you are taking this up. Alrighty, people. So herein you'll be getting 6 months free extension. It's applicable on 1 year and above plus subscription, and this is valid only from Jan 25 to 27. Okay, so till tomorrow we have got this feature. So get the subscription right away. Use the code PSH10, because this will give you straightforward 10% discount. So go ahead with this for your good, guys. Then Unacademy iconic subscription features everybody. Personal mentor is going to be there for everyone. All right. Live doubt solving sessions would be there. Weekly reports would definitely be there. Okay. This really helps to all of you. Sorry, this really helps everyone. You will get detailed report on classes attended and performances in test and everything. Parent connecting would also be there, as in that we are going to connect with your parents in order to tell them that yes, of course, you are doing good. Study planner would also be there, and all benefits of Unacademy subscription would also be a part of your iconic subscription. So what do we here see? We have seen that the weightage of the benefits is more than the weightage of the amount that you're going to be charged with. So just think about this. Alrighty, people, this is very important. All right. Now, everyone, we have got different monthly plans for your iconic subscription. You guys can go ahead with anything that suits you the best. 48 months, 36 months, 24 months, 18 months, 15 months, 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, or 3 months. PSH10 is the code, everyone. Make use of this code, avail 10% discount. And guys, being your educator, being your well wisher, I would like to tell you all to try to go for a longer tenure. That's always beneficial. Okay. So discuss about this with your parents. Let them know what you really wish for yourself and go ahead. Okay, so thank you everybody. I really hope that you all love the video. All right. Is there any doubt related to what we did? Is there anything that's not clear to you in the very chapter? If you want to ask any question, is there something, guys? Then you can go ahead with the question. All right. I hope that you love the very video. Thank you very much for attending it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe the channel, hit the bell button, and do not forget to like the session and share it with your friends. Alrighty, people. So I'm assuming everybody just understood everything. I'm gonna catch you all. Take care and bye bye, everyone. Let's crack.